Would you be able to tell if your dog was suffering from a heat stroke? Heat stroke is one of the top island emergencies that I see in my veterinary practice here on St. Croix. If you are thinking about relocating with your pet to the Caribbean, or you already live with your pet in a warm weather climate, keep watching. I'm Stacia Island Vet, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I practice veterinary medicine on the beautiful small island of St. Croix in the Caribbean. On my channel, I'm going to share health and wellness tips for both you and your pets, and give you a glimpse into my island veterinary practice, my island life, and my island adventures. Remember to hit that subscribe button and follow me on the Insta for all things Stacia. In today's video, I'm going to go over the signs of overheating in dogs, which can lead to a heat stroke and be fatal. A dog's normal temperature can be up to 102.5 degrees. However, when body temperature exceeds 105 degrees Fahrenheit, this can be life-threatening. First, let me explain why they are so vulnerable to this condition living in a warm weather climate. For starters, dogs can't sweat to blow off heat the way humans do. This makes it very difficult for them to cool their own bodies off when they're exposed to extreme weather conditions the way that they are here in the Caribbean during the heat of the day. What is a stroke? And what is the difference between a stroke and a heat stroke? A stroke is when there's a blood vessel that bursts in the brain or a clot forms that cuts off the blood supply to the brain. A heat stroke is a condition caused by exposure to excessive heat, whereas the body temperature exceeds 105 degrees Fahrenheit and can lead to similar neurological signs, such as stroke. The most common symptoms of a heat stroke in dogs include excessive panting, drooling, uncoordination, lethargy, collapse, and coma. Dogs may also go into seizure activity if they are suffering from excessive exposure to heat and heat stroke. What to do if you think your pet is suffering from a heat stroke? If you should come home and find that your dog has been exposed to heat for excessive periods of time and is exhibiting any of the symptoms I just described, the first thing to do is to try and cool your dog's body temperature off. You may start by moving your dog to a shaded or well-ventilated, cool location. Next, you'll want to apply cold water to your dog, not icy water, which can lead to shock. Wet towels, for example, applied on the dog's body are a good way to start cooling down your dog's body temperature. Offering water to drink is something that's highly recommended if the dog is able to drink water. Obviously, if your dog is comatose, listless, and so depressed to the point that they cannot drink water, it is important to seek urgent emergency care with your veterinarian. So there are some ways that we can prevent our dogs from having a heat stroke, and they involve keeping your dog cool. First off, it's important to always have your dog in shaded areas. And if your dog spends most of its time outdoors, you must have an area where the dog can seek shade at all times of the day. Secondly, if your dog is indoors, it's important to keep them in a well-ventilated area. So if it's excessively hot and humid, have the windows open, have a standing fan in the room, or even better, an air conditioner. Access to clean, fresh water is a must, regardless of the day or the temperature. Never leave your dog in a car with the windows closed, with lack of ventilation on a hot day. And avoiding exercising your dog during the heat of the day when temperatures are excessive is another thing to do when you live in the Caribbean or you live in a warm weather climate, because these are the times of day when your pet may get very overheated. Remember, dogs can't sweat to blow off heat the way we do, so excessive exercise must be avoided during the heat of the day. If you think your dog is suffering from a heat stroke, don't wait. Take your pet to the veterinarian immediately. Heat strokes can be deadly, but with prompt attention and treatment, a full recovery is possible. If you liked this video, please subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram for all things Stacia Island Vet. Thanks for watching. See you next time.